what you have to do, or what you should be trying to do at that point, is you should be trying to bring in more equity, because there's no debt service on equity. Isn't that true? So if you've got a great, for me, I like that 55 West building. I really do. I think that's a great looking building. There's some problems with the building, no question about it. But unfortunately, we don't have earthquakes in Orlando. Okay? Maybe we could plan a terrorist attack. I don't know. But here's the point. If somebody bought that building at the right price, do you think they could overcome most of those problems? Of course they could. Now, the building is just coming online in the market here. So I don't think the owners, who I think are going to be the bank fairly soon, but I don't think the owners are in a state of mind yet where they want to sacrifice the price on that to get rid of it. Is that okay? But if somebody wanted to buy that building, I mean, if I had an interest in buying that property, I might start negotiating today, but I wouldn't think that I could do a deal today, because I don't think they're going to be negotiable enough to make the kind of a deal that I would have to make that building work. Okay? In this market. And that building, you're dealing in the residential marketplace, whether you like it or not. Okay? Because that's the market of people who are going to be bailing you on that property. So that's what the cycle is all about. The way it works is, you know, if you start with buy high, the reason that you buy low, the reason that you can buy low, it's basically set up for apartments or condominiums, but the reason you can buy low is because there's high vacancy. Whether it's high vacancy in residential or office buildings, doesn't matter. If there's high vacancy, that has impact on cash flow, and the impact on cash flow tends to drive the price down. Isn't that true? Okay. So when we have a high vacancy situation, what happens in the construction arena? Everybody starts to pull back, right? You know, we've got these residential properties here in down. You don't see many more breaking ground, do you? We don't see cranes on the horizon all over Orlando. Well, the reason is everybody's cutting back. Now, as everybody cuts back, what we have is an inventory, and there's a period of time where that inventory accumulation is going to slowly start to get eaten up. Isn't that true? And as that accumulation gets eaten up, now what starts to happen to the vacancy? It starts to decline. As the vacancy starts to decline, what impact does that have on pricing? It starts to go up. As pricing starts to go up, now what happens to the construction sector in that arena? They go, oh, this is kind of cool. Maybe now's the time to start to build again. Does that make sense to everybody? And that's how the cycle works. Then you get into overbuilding, you get into the rent concessions again, declining rents, high vacancy, and that's how the cycle works. You've all seen the cycle work in the residential arena in the last 5 years.